Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Wow, that was enthusiasm. So today we're in genetics, and we're doing a second round of problems in genetics. So we're doing problem number 4, giving birth to someone else's child. So could somebody just give us a brief background summary of part 1? What's the intro information for this?
A woman named Karen, is it? And she has to get a liver transplant or something.
Mm-hmm.
She had to find out blood types from her family members, from her children, and she finds that 2 of her 3 sons have different blood types, or like they're considered not her children.
Okay.
And so they have to investigate why that is, because they are her children. But did you want me to just
No, that's good. That's good.
Is it enough?
Yeah, thank you. So Karen has to get an organ transplant. They got to do blood tests among the members of her family to see who has the closest fit. Surprisingly, the doctor calls her in and says, hey, 2 of these kids, there's no way they're yours. And that may sound kind of crazy, but there's actually another case which I saw over the weekend on Discovery Health. You can see it on YouTube, where the same thing happened to a different woman under slightly different circumstances. And we'll talk more about that as we go along. So they say these can't be yours, and here's why. We did these tests, and on the genes, which we're calling the HLA haplotypes, 2 of her sons had no record, none of mom's genes. So how many of the HLA haplotypes should this woman's son each share with her? How many? I'll give you a hint. It's a number.
One, I think for the ones like 1 and 3.
How many of the haplotypes should the sons share with her? What'd you say? Half, which means?
50%.
How many? Okay. Well, let's go. Half is right, which means each son should share 1 haplotype, because mom has 2. She's gonna give 1. Right. So they should each share 1. Where would the other one come from? Not a trick question. The father. Thank you. So humans normally have 46 chromosomes, 23 from each parent. So you get 23 from mom, 23 from dad. So if Karen is the mom, then 1 of those should be from mom, from her. The HLA genes are found on chromosome number 6. So each son would receive a chromosome 6 from his father as well as from his mother. So then what about crossing over during meiosis? Do you think that might have been, how might that have affected this situation, if at all? Anybody remember what crossing over is? How about meiosis? Okay, where are the genes located in meiosis? What?
Aren't they stacked like this?
Okay, yeah, meiosis. Well, that's mitosis, right?
Oh, yeah,
So, yeah, so they're like that. And then what happens with crossing over?
the tips.
Yeah, you get a little mixing. Okay, do you think that might have caused any of this confusion?
Maybe.
Yeah, no, maybe. Well, actually, probably not. Usually, since genes are all together in a group, they're inherited together, and the combinations are not split up during gamete formation. So sometimes students tend to think, well, maybe during meiosis, there was some. But these units, the HLA genes, are inherited as a group, so that wouldn't split them up, and that really wouldn't answer this question.